At Shelter Solutions, more than 60% of the ADUs we build are designed for aging in place or multi-generational living. More and more families are choosing to build ADUs to stay connected across generations. Over the years, we've had countless conversations with families navigating this decision. Through the experience, we've noticed a few key discussions that tend to come up time and time again. Conversations that are just as important as the design and build process itself. Whether the goal is to support aging parents, offer independent space with nearby care for a family member, or simply share resources in a more intentional way, ADUs can create a beautiful balance of closeness and independence. Before breaking ground, it's important to have honest, thoughtful conversations about what that transition might look like. This guide is here to help you explore both the many benefits of multi-generational living and the important topics to talk through so you can move forward with clarity, confidence, and connection.
If you're considering an ADU to bring family closer, you're not alone, and for good reason. There are so many beautiful benefits to multi-generational living. And while the most obvious might be proximity and financial savings, families often discover that the true value runs even deeper. Some of the most meaningful reasons to live nearby through an ADU are the following. Living close by creates more opportunities for connection, whether it's daily check-ins, spontaneous visits, or watching grandchildren and grandparents build lasting bonds. From helping with a ride to the doctor or just being there during life's curveballs, it's easier to show up for one another when you're nearby. An ADU allows each generation to maintain their own spaces, routines, privacy, while still enjoying the comfort of closeness. Especially for aging parents, having loved ones nearby can make a world of difference in staying socially and emotionally engaged. Compared to the high and rising cost of assisted living or retirement communities, ADUs can be a cost-effective, long-term investment that adds value to your property. In some cases, building an ADU can be a meaningful way for parents to transfer wealth to their children during their lifetime, sometimes with fewer tax implications than a traditional inheritance. Living in close proximity encourages connection, support, and a deeper sense of shared life between generations. In many of the families we work with, parents sell their home and use the proceeds to fund the ADU build on their adult children's property. In other cases, the roles are reversed. The adult children move into the parents' main home, and an ADU is built in the backyard for the aging parents to downsize into. Either way, the goal is the same: a living arrangement that brings peace of mind, mutual support, and lasting connection.
When a loved one begins to need more support, families are often faced with difficult choices. Retirement communities and assisted living facilities can seem like the obvious next step, but that can also feel like a loss of familiarity, comfort, and connection. An ADU offers a different path, one that keeps family close, preserves independence, and creates a space that truly feels like a home. And while it's a meaningful, emotional choice, it's often a wise financial one too. Instead of ongoing monthly fees that offer no long-term return, an ADU is a one-time investment that adds value to your property and opens the door to a future built on togetherness. In many cases, families find that building an ADU pays off both financially and emotionally in the long run.
Choosing to live near loved ones is a beautiful decision, but like any big transition, it works best with strong communication around the subject. Here are some key topics that we encourage families to talk through together as they're dreaming up their ADU. How can we make this work financially for everyone? Whether the ADU will be funded by the parents, adult children, or both, it's helpful to talk openly about expectations. Will it be a shared investment, a gift, or something else? Are there any long-term hopes or plans tied to the financial side of the project? Who will own the property, and how do we want that to look long-term? Conversations around ownership can bring clarity and peace of mind. Discuss who will legally own the land and the ADU, and how that could impact future decisions like inheritance, selling the home, or transferring ownership later on. What are we hoping this arrangement will look like in the years to come? Some families see this as a long-term solution and others as a stepping stone. It's helpful to talk through the possible changes like shifts in health, living needs, or family dynamics, and how you might handle them later on together. How can we stay close while still honoring each other's independence? One of the gifts of an ADU is the ability to create both togetherness and personal space. Talk what healthy boundaries might look like. Visits, shared time, quiet moments, and how everyone can feel respected and at ease in the arrangement. Beyond the ADU itself, consider how your hardscape and landscape design can help support this balance, creating natural spaces for connection as well as moments of solitude. If needs change, how will we care for one another? While not every family will need hands-on caregiving right away, it's good to explore what support might look like in the future. Is caregiving part of the plan? Will outside help be considered? Opening this conversation early can help prevent confusion or overwhelm later. An ADU can be a life-changing addition for a property, offering both independence and connection for families. Thoughtful planning and design will ensure that your ADU meets current and future needs while enhancing your home's value and functionality.
At Shelter Solutions, we don't just design and build multi-generational living environments. We live the lifestyle ourselves. When you work with us, you're not just hiring a builder, you're partnering with a team that holds family at the center of everything we do. We bring heart, intentionally, and decades of experience to every project, understanding the emotional and practical layers that come with building for aging in place or multi-generational living. We know these decisions are about more than square footage, they're about legacy, connection, and care. That's why we approach every build with the same thoughtfulness and respect we'd want for our own family. Whether you're just starting to dream or ready to move forward, we're here to guide you every step of the way with the care, clarity, and craftsmanship your family deserves.